Welcome into the Sportz Blitz Social Scene presented by Lee Marketing Group and the Sure Shot. I'm your host, Randy Lee Jr. The Sportz Blitz Social Scene is a weekly one-on-one interview with coaches, players, even businesses that support athletics in our communities around Alabama. This week, we're at Show Your Colors at Benjamin Russell High School, where we'll catch up with numerous players, coaches, dance team, and band members. So let's go catch up with them.
The Sure Shot, located on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is Lake Martin Sportsman's headquarters. In the market for a new rifle or shotgun? Come to the Sure Shot. Want a new bow or need to practice with the one you have? Come to the Sure Shot. Thinking about a firearm for self-defense? Come to the Sure Shot. Got a hunt planned and need some gear? Come to the Sure Shot. For all your archery, shooting, and hunting needs, let the Sure Shot be your first stop.
Welcome back to the Show Your Colors event. My name is Scott Hardy, and I'm joined now by two members of the Benjamin Russell Wildcat football team, Jaden Tuck and Benjamin Hendricks, two members of the team who will be very integral in the success of what the Wildcats will be able to do this season. So first off, guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
No problem.
And so, Benjamin, we'll start with you. This is your senior season. You've been playing for the varsity for several years now, and this is an opportunity for you to go out with a bang. So as you get ready to enter your senior season, what are some individual goals as well as team goals you'd like to achieve this season?
Well, I'd like to go through this season without getting injured because I got injured sophomore, junior year. But I don't know, man. I just want to make some big hits, make big plays, and I haven't scored a defensive touchdown yet. So I've had fumble recovery, interception, but I want to get in the end zone one time. That'll be my biggest goal probably.
I got you. And so you alluded to the injuries, and obviously you're one of the main players defensively from the tackle standpoint, or for the tackles on the team, and to see you go down like that was definitely something that hurt the defense. So as you come back in from a leadership standpoint, what do you feel your role needs to be in terms of getting the team prepared for the season? Are you more of a lead by example guy or of a rah-rah guy?
I'm more of a lead by example. I don't really like to be too vocal, but I'd say the biggest thing I'd just say is be committed, because, I mean, you can go through a couple of injuries, you got to be committed, stick with it, and not give up. And especially the season we had last year, we got to have a lot of commitment on both sides of the ball, especially defense. We just got to be ready to get out there, make plays, and stop the offense.
And speaking of making plays, I know you and Jaden, and we'll get to him momentarily, you and Jaden have been mainstays on the defensive front for quite some time. So as you guys enter the season, what's the strongest point of the defense so far that you guys may be able to see from spring practice to now summer workouts and getting ready for fall camp?
Our front seven's been real aggressive. We might not have all the size that we need, but we back that up with we're pretty physical, we're quick to the ball, and we're just ready to hit. So I'd say our front seven, that'd probably be our best asset of the defense right now. I was that outside linebacker last year, me and Tuck, where they moved me back to inside, and that's my comfort zone. So I'm pretty happy about that. So just have one mindset and not have to concentrate on the pass and the run. So our front seven, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We should be able to stop the run pretty well.
So as the inside linebacker, that means you'll be the captain of the defense, somewhat of the quarterback, I guess, from the defensive side of the ball. Schematically, I get what's the scheme this year that the Wildcats fans can look forward to watching?
Well, we're going to be doing a lot of moving around. We're going to probably shift every other player, so try to confuse the offense. So scheme-wise, that's going to be good. We're just going to have to be on our toes. We've got to be loud enough so they can hear us, but it should be pretty good. Just the confusion that we're going to have with the offense, seeing us move everybody around. I think that'll help us out a lot, and hopefully we can get a good bit of blitzes in there too.
All right, and Jaden, we'll move over to you. And Benjamin referred to last season maybe not being as successful as the Wildcats would have liked or accustomed to. 3-7, but did make the playoffs. Had 3 region wins, so that propelled the Wildcats to the playoffs. But definitely not the way you guys would have wanted to finish. So as you get ready to enter the senior season, what's the temperament of the team as you head into fall camp?
Right, the ship. I mean, like you said, we didn't have a great season last year by no means or any means. But, it's a big drop off from having, I think, 4 consecutive 10-win seasons. So it basically just we need to right the ship and instill into our younger guys so that when they're ready and they get in this position that we are in, that you still have to put in the same amount of work to get something to get a good result out of it.
And so you guys have been a part of your sophomore and junior season where, polar opposites, a team that went to the semifinals and then a team that got put out in the first round and won 3 games. So as you enter your senior season, what are some individual goals? The same thing I was asking Benjamin. Just what are some things you'd like to see accomplished as you head out as your tenure as a Wildcat?
I would love to bring the region trophy back to Alexander City. Most definitely on top of that, the state championship as far as team goes. And individual goals, I mean, I would love to be All-American. I never got that title, so, that would be one of my team goals. I mean, one of my individual goals.
And so will you still maintain your position as an outside linebacker?
Yes, sir. I'll still be outside linebacker, still locking down receivers.
I got you. And so looking at it this season, what's been the difference as you guys get ready to head into this individual season itself? How has Coach Horn and the rest of the staff kind of tried to get last season out of everybody's head and get prepared for this season?
Well, I mean, you go in and we get a speech every morning. We just say, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do. And we try to get it done. Like, you can't focus on the past. The past is the past. You can't go, nobody made a time machine. You can go back and change stuff. So, only thing you can do, the best thing to do is to look forward to the future. Try to instill your trust in everybody so that they don't have to, fall.
I've had the opportunity. This will be my 10th year covering the Wildcats, and so I've gotten to see a lot of you guys grow up. So it's a lot of fun to look back and reflect on the senior guys as freshmen, sophomore, juniors, now your senior season. So I'm really looking forward to an outstanding season from you guys. So congratulations on what you've accomplished so far, and we look forward to catching up with you guys in the fall.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a break, and when we return, Adam Blankenship will be here with David Herron and Tyler Watts.
What value would you gain working with Lee Marketing Group? With 4 divisions under one umbrella, Sign Source, Lee Apparel, R&B Sports Media, and LMG Advertising Agency, Lee Marketing Group offers a comprehensive approach. From logo design, tees and signs, ad placement, and everything in between, LMG can handle it all. For ease of time, cutting-edge, results-driven marketing campaigns, think LMG. Lee Marketing Group, your comprehensive marketing solution.
Welcome back to the Show Your Colors event. A little change up in the schedule. We were originally going to have Adam Blankenship up here, but I'll handle the rest of the Wildcat team. Right now we have 2 more members of the Wildcat senior class, David Herron and Tyler Watts. First off, guys, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We appreciate it.
All right, so we'll start things off the same way that we did with Jaden, and I'm sorry we got flies going everywhere, but with Jaden and Benjamin, you guys as seniors have been a part. Your sophomore and junior year were polar opposites. You went to the semifinals sophomore year, 3-7 regular season, did make the playoffs, but not the success that you guys were accustomed to. So as you head into the fall and get ready for the beginning of the football season, what's the temperament of the team, and what do you guys need to do to make sure that last year isn't replicated?
Well, I think, the big thing is just stay focused and take it one game at a time. Last year I think we just got carried away with everything that's going on. If something bad happens, let's just move on from it.
I got you. And so, Tyler, you were somebody who came on toward the end of the year from a receiving standpoint, coming out of the H slot there. So I know there's been a change-up of the offense, and you may not be able to have as many passes, but do you feel like there'll be an opportunity for you to get some more receptions this season?
Yes, sir. I think there's a good opportunity. We're going to be a run-heavy team, obviously, but I think there's going to be some opportunities to air it out and have a little fun with it.
And so, again, as a senior, obviously it's incumbent upon seniors to be leaders of the team. So I was asking them, so are you more of a rah-rah guy or more of a lead by example?
Lead by example for sure. I think, the little things, showing up on time, a good work ethic, that's my kind of leadership right there.
Absolutely. And so, David, turning over to you, you missed a portion of the season last season with an injury, but when you came back, it was an offensive, really an onslaught of offense that came when you came back onto the field and really became a vital part of the offense. And so now really going from a strictly running back position this season, what are your expectations as you move into this role?
My real expectation is to just pound the ball as we always do. We got a multitude of running backs back there besides just me, but I feel like with this new offense we're running, I feel as though we can really dominate teams with it.
Yeah, and so individually, obviously, you want to make sure, well, from a team standpoint, obviously, I know you guys want to win, and that's the most important thing, but individually, what are some things that you'd like to accomplish this season?
I'd really like to accomplish being a 1,000-yard back. Of course, we lost N'Kobe Maxwell, one of the best backs to come through here, and I really think I can take his place and be the next great back to come through here.
And that's the confidence that this team needs. And so, offensively, I'll ask you, what's been the difference going from more of the spread attack last season to now going to the wing T?
Really, the offense we're running now is meant to disguise and distract people on what we're doing. I feel as if it'll really work by the type of personnel we have this year.
Gotcha. And so, has there been a buy-in from some of the younger guys? Because I know some of these guys coming up are going to be expected to play because there was over the last couple of seasons there's been a lot of depth lost through graduation. So what has been your message to some of the younger guys as they get ready to make their first starts or to get their first playing time on the varsity level?
I really been telling them to just stay confident, be composed when you're out in the field, be you, and just don't really worry about anything. The game will come to you. Just make sure you play your game and trust in your coaches and what you need to do.
Well, the first game of the season is a jamboree in Stanhope, but the first official game will be Clay Central, and so we'll come back to you, Tyler. 19-16 loss last year. Obviously, everybody knows the history of Coach Danny Horn being with Clay County and obviously now Clay Central, but is there any, I guess, added pressure for you guys to ensure that he doesn't go back-to-back losses against his former team?
Well, yeah, there's definitely some pressure there. But, you know, it's just another game. You know, we just got to stay focused. And like I said earlier, take it one game at a time. And that being our first official game, it's going to be a big one. You know, I think that could have some play in what happens the rest of the season. So, you know, like I said, we're going to stay focused and just put last year behind us and move forward.
Yeah, and then speaking of putting last year behind us as we get ready to wrap things up, has that happened? I know, is that something Coach Horn is preaching, saying, you know what, last year is last year, this is what we have to do to ensure that we're successful this season?
Yeah, so he reminds us constantly that to put last year behind us, we're not going to have another season like that.
Absolutely. Well, guys, congratulations on the careers you've had so far with the Wildcats, and we look forward to catching up with you this fall. And, again, good luck this season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, that'll wrap things up here for the Show Your Colors event as a part of Sun Festival. Thanks for joining us.
June will mark 10 years of providing quality T-shirts, athletic uniforms, and promotional products for Lee Apparel. Our success is due in large part to the customers we serve in the Lake Martin community and the great state of Alabama. Our hopes are for many more years of success and growth. Contact Lee Apparel today at 256-825-0197 or on the web at leeapparel.com. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Sportz Blitz Social Scene. Special thanks to our sponsors, the Sure Shot on Highway 280 in Alexander City, as well as LMG in our 4 divisions, Lee Apparel, Sign Source, LMG Advertising Agency, and R&B Sports Media. If you have ideas for future shows, please contact me at randy@sportsblitzlive.com. Until next week, thanks for tuning in to this week's Sportz Blitz Social Scene.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, Sign Source has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. Sign Source.